Invite. It's not letting me invite. Oh, it did. We could tape off the door. Door's got to get done too. Mosquitoes. Oh, they're god awful. Okay. How's everybody doing? All right, we're going to take this off. Spiders. Okay. I'm just going to seal that off. Everywhere that you don't seal, you can guarantee there's going to have insects coming in, stuff like that. There's nothing you can do about it unless you seal. If you seal, then you've done your due diligence. You know? But you got to seal everything tight. Lovely. Not bad. Not bad at all, mate. Not bad at all. That has, okay, we gotta get rid of that. That's like a little holiday thing. That's okay. All right. Basically, I'm gonna tape all this off, but I'm gonna spray everything that you see that's white will be white. Everything that's silver right here will be silver. Or aluminum, I should say. Aluminum. Wow, that's loose. I'm gonna tighten that up. Good. Yeah.
Kids are trying to play baseball over there and
Put him inside and lock him up, or put him on a chain. I got a chain right there in the truck if you want to put him up front. Here, I'll help you. Rob didn't pick anything up. Rob! Crazy as fuck, man. You left everything out. What else do I gotta do for you? Come on, man. I'm trying to help you, but you're just leaving shit out. Brother, we got all kinds of stuff out here we ought to pick up from the job. Just blocks and I've already went and picked up the cans and trash and stuff. That foam is probably just trash. Anything out there that's not blocks or that, just throw it away. Just throw all that crap away. Well, okay, so for this, I'll be using the 72 inch. And I'm not done with this. I have to seal the threshold. I just wanted to get it, you know, wait till it had a nice dry spell, dry it out, get it cleaned out good. Basically, I ought to do it now because I want to paint over the sealant. And I think I'm going to use 5200 there. I may use some mortar flex. It's like chimney, it's elastomeric caulking, but it's for chimneys. So it will grab, it acts like mortar, but it's a sealant, so it grabs like a poly. So it's polyurethane based. It's kind of like grout, really. I have a couple tubes open, so we'll see what I use. I may just use that black grout on the threshold and then white on the bottom. I really wanted to put plint blocks in that. Just nice little blocks on the bottom. I think they look good. But too much has needed to be done to this place. Anytime, man. Anytime.
It makes me so much happier knowing I can stop.
Makes me happier too, because if you can't drive a truck around, because no one will get you a license, or they won't allow you to have it, or whatever the circumstances may be, at least you'll have a safe four-wheeler. When you do drive around, you know?
Oh yeah. Maybe next days I want to go ride or something.
Hell yeah. We're gonna have to vacuum this whole place again.
A lot of dust.
A lot of dust. Quite a bit of dust. Alright. So I'll grab some good sealant here. Why don't you guys just follow me, because I don't know what I'm gonna use. But we'll find something good. Remember to like and subscribe. It'd be a huge, huge help to the channel. people do subscribe. Gives me that push to move forward and keep doing it, you know. Sometimes it's like, should I even be doing this, right? And then sometimes I just have to tell myself, yes, you need to keep doing this. All right, smart. I really didn't want to use that. All right. Yeah. Okay, this is what I decided to use. Did you see? I even caulked all the lights in, and I'm gonna, I plan to paint all of the metal light housing. Sorry, guys. I think I got it right. So this is, oh man, look at that tip got all smashed up. Anyway, that's a black sanded caulking, grout, sorry, black sanded grout. And that's for in between black tile. And then this is a polyurethane based sealant, really good stuff. They're both elastomeric. That's the new term for flexible. And they're both poly based. Now I could very well use interior exterior DAP Plus, but I'm not. So what I'll do here, make sure that's running. I'll get the worst of it out on this. Okay. We have it exposed. Let's get a rag. Good enough. Here we go. This isn't ready. I gotta clean this off. Still has mortar on it. Oh man. Well, I have to do it, and I can't really paint until it's done, so. Yep, it's time. So that, I'll get another caulking gun. Get another gun for this. Gotta cut this tube. Okay, tube is open. She's ready to roll. So the Shermax will do the white borders down here, and then the black grout is going to inevitably do the metal jam. Okay, get this cleaned up a little bit, ready to accept the new stuff. So this stuff that I'm swiping off right now, that's all thin set basically. It's self-leveler from the floor. I jammed some of it deep just to kind of get a good set. So. did.
I had her in the kitchen one day. I didn't even notice she was. She was like right next to me on the sink trying to throw all this. Remember when you can't get it open?
Wow. That's fun.
Maybe this summer I'm gonna bring you their family over at, my cookout.
Yeah. That'd be good. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do for renting stuff. I still have to talk to Rena. I know she's probably busy, but I do have to. I have to read another release with her or something. We'll talk about next steps or something like that. But look at this, hey, look. Oh boy. Let's get that out of there. Holy moly.
I'm done.
I'm just glad that I started digging it out before I sealed it off.
Where's mosquito?
Oh, I had one earlier. God damn. Little bit of flex in it. You mind going in that bathroom and grab me that goof off on the vanity? Thank you, bud.
Do you need towels?
Yeah, there's a bag of them right in the kitchen cabinet right there. So I'm filling this as deep as it'll possibly go right now. What a mess.
There's one right there, fresh one.
But I. Okay. That. Want to help me cut this in a few? Bam. You gotta really hold tight though. Now we gotta go all fucked up, hold on. Yep. Ready? Pull hard. Okay. Pull. One more. Okay, now we're just gonna lay them out. Look at all the dust. Yep.
I make sure I'm working that, don't it?
So basically what that caulking is doing now, it's gonna fill that in and it'll stop the roll. So I really stuffed it deep. It's so deep now that it's going to stop that. It'll fill the areas that it's rolling right now. But I gotta clean this up really good. It's gonna take a while. And I'll probably have to clean it deep and then come and put a better bead on it tomorrow or the next day. But that's all right. I'm gonna try to stuff it deeper as I clean, but you know. Oh, you're just gonna make a mess for yourself, bud. You gotta stop going all crazy. Can you put Bob and Toby away, bud?
Mhm.
What a mess. I like to put them way deep up in the V. Way up in the top point. Oh man, what a mess. I got a trash right outside the door here. What just happened? Did you hear that, like a gunshot? Ari, what was that? What was that sound? Did you throw the rock on the ground? Oh, I thought it was a gunshot. My kid's throwing rocks on the concrete.
At least they're being safe,
Hey, it's better than throwing rocks at each other.
yeah.
Exactly.
I just threw a big one right in the middle of my back one time.
Well, I've gotten all kinds of shit in the back. I had a bad sunburn once, and my sister was brushing her hair, and I was irritating her. I said something she didn't like, she fucking wrapped that hairbrush right down my back, and it just dug into that sunburn. So deep, and I was just, that hurt so bad, I never forgot that.
Sister threw an alarm clock at me once.
We were literally arguing about where we were gonna go to eat, like for dinner that night, like the parents were taking us all out. Something so stupid, or no, I was singing a song. I was like singing a catchy tune that was on from the radio. And she's like, shut the fuck up. You know, and just got me good. I had a little bit kind of like autism type, where I get doing something and just zone right out into it. And I forget that someone just told me to stop fucking doing that, you know? Seconds after they asked me to stop. So, yeah, okay, and then 3 seconds later, get right back on it. Like, Cause it was in my mind, you know, and I was just zoning out.
I can't count how many times I used to ride bikes on this road when I'm growing up.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We used to ride a lot of bikes too.
Don't swap Beals. Beals Island, across that big high bridge.
Mm. Cool. Cool. So I got like a beginning. I'll run a better beat on that when it's dry. It'll be much better to seal against once that's cured up. I'll run a nice formal bead. I don't want much more than that though. I just want to be able to wash the rainwater and dirt out of there. I'm happy with what I have there for the most part anyway. So now we need to do the Shermax. We're gonna come in and we're gonna give this nice tight. We're pushing that sealant deep into this crack as much as we can anyway. Making a mess. What a mess I'm making. Oh my. Alright. What a mess. Just a straight up mess. See how the floor grabs it? Like with its grain? That's literally what I was dreading this whole time. It's why I have not done this yet. Because I knew this floor was going to make a big mess out of it. So I'm just going to take this extra crap, I'm going to go up top here, above this window, and just set it right in. And once you've done that, you know, enough times, no matter how much expansion you get, you'll always have a nice tight piece of trim there. I've already went above it and trimmed it up, like sealed it off anyway, but just adds extra. That's all, extra. And of course, I just made a fucking mess. Excuse me, please. Why? Huge mess right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you coming down and wiping that up or picking that stuff up.
Mm.
You feeling better? Your wheel is doing good. Spent all day making sure of it.
Mm.
That's good. It's always good to have your wheeler running. Something about just, like if you have a boat or if you have a wheeler,
Especially with nice days coming now, you want it,
yeah, you want that thing to run.
you want it to run.
Like I gotta put the shaft on my boat
Mm.
so we can take it out.
Bud Mother's got a nice pontoon boat.
Yeah. My boat is 100% custom, everything.
Imagine it's an animal on the water.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go for crazy speed. I just wanted it to be reliable. So I got a Gen 8 engine, literally a generation, the newest Mercruiser you can buy. I got the Mercruiser that they're putting into the brand spanking new engines. Crazy. $10,000 boat engine. And I put it in with literally like one of the best engineers in the US.
I love that sports car right next door.
Camaro?
No, that-
Nicky's?
No, that, Corvette,
Oh, yeah. Believe that's Rogers in it.
I think so.
Yeah.
The one that's over here,
Uh,
the neighbor's over here.
yeah, down Airport Road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the, father of the people that bought this house off, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. All right, let's just clean. Clean up what I can. Can't really get down on me because at least I made sure it was sealed. It ain't perfect to a pro's standard yet. Tomorrow I'll put the final sealant on it. And she'll be ready for paint, but right now I can still tape off. Well, I did put sealant there too. You know how much sealant I put in this place? Probably 2 boxes. Well, I've put like 4 boxes of Shermax, 4 or 5, just in these HVAC. I'd say if you were to buy the big box of Alex DAP, I've put 2.5 boxes into this house already as it sits. 10 gallons of mud, 10 full gallons. I still have a partial that has probably 20%, 20% taken out of it. So it's a lot of mud, man. For just a little house like this, you know, for a little small place. Anyway, I think I'm just, because I don't really want to get involved in any of this now. I just want to let that cure. I want to let that kitchen cure. What I'll do is I'll tape off all the other rooms. We have to do perimeters. So, like all of this. Whoops. There's a couple of them. Whoops. This is the weakest link to the whole system. Yes, thank you, Stace. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, please. It's free. It doesn't hurt you at all. All right. Everything in here is taped off except for the floor. So let me do the honors and seal this room off completely. It will complete me. Rob, if anyone knows how bad I want to get this damn house done, it's Rob.
He really wants to get it done bad.
I've been doing this for a year now. Remember when you and I had to clean it out and we built that pallet shed just to get all the stuff out of here?
Mm-hmm.
Right about now, last year.
That seems crazy.
A whole year ago, bro. But look what I built. This isn't just a quick throw together house. This is a luxury apartment. This is nice.
So if it wasn't for me, yes, you could have built that yourself. But with help, it went up fairly quick.
The hard lifting, you have been there every time I have asked you, and I do give you full appreciation and validation. I tell everyone, I say, look, I did this myself, but I have had a guy that's helped me doing the hard lifting. Anytime I've needed him, he's been there for me. So anytime he needs me, I'm gonna be there for him. Like it or love it. Even if I don't have time, I'll still make time. And that's how I made time today. I'm like, all right, well, if he does all the hard work, I can get him through the weird spots. You shut it down a few times on me, but we got it done. Now you got all your breaks, bud.
No, I just wanted to play with my toy, that's all.
Right? Well, you played with your toy, buddy.
Took it for a ride and
All right, 72. We need the 40. 48. I gotta do the window. Do you mind getting a rag wet for me? Just kind of like almost damp. Maybe just bring me in a bucket or something. I don't know.
bucket of water,
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. I got 2 tapes. I don't need 2 tapes. I need a dust brush. Buckets of water are in the big room though. Where did my dust brush go? Uh-oh, studio. Okay, I just had my dust brush. What in the hell did I do with it? What did I do with it now? Right there.
the last place where you put it.
Right where I put it, isn't it? Hey, Rob. Rob, do you mind cleaning those buckets out? Dude, he's already cleaning them. Just make sure we don't get the rags dirty. We can't get dirt on the rags. So I just need a wet rag, bro. Rob, the water's right here, bud. It's all hooked up. Okay, so I got a wet rag, dust brush, 5-in-1, a knife, a masker, and an extra roll of tape. First, I'm gonna go through and dust. We want to eliminate all the dust. Elimination, no dusting. Now, this isn't a wet rag. Well, it is wet, micro dust out. And where it's not soaking wet, it'll be dry by the time I need to tape it. Alright, that's gonna bug me. Go figure, I need to remove the dust as I need to make dust. Okay. So I need to get all that dust off of the places that I'm gonna tape. And any extra caulking, anything that I don't want painted. I need to do that. Okay. Alright. So this is 4 foot. If I do this sideways, I can do the other window as well. Of course, I did it too big. Nope. Perfect. Nice. Alright. Stick that good. Of course, I just did that. Alright. Oh, yeah. Nice. window. Or I can save it and mask the dome in the bathrooms or whatever. Nice. Alright. So now come through, slice these up really nice. So one thing I've learned about windows, usually gotta slice a spot and then put a few layers of tape to kind of make a hood so it can breathe. You can stick your hand in there, lift the window up, and let the room breathe out. Because convection is what dries the paint. If it doesn't have convection, it's going to be hard to dry your paint. So you got to keep the air moving. You want to keep that air moving. Window is done. So, oh boy. Come on. Shape. Please. Oh, I need a vacuum. I have to go around the whole perimeter of this room. Ooh. So I knew I had to get some spots sealed up good. And I had a feeling this would take me 2 days. But I still can get a lot done. Like there's a few things that I need to wait on, but there's a lot that I could stay and get done. So that's what I'm gonna do. The wall still has all kinds of, and I've already washed it once. Okay, so now we want the 2 inch. Ooh, I ended up using the 2 inch on the window, which is actually better because that has a lot of depth and it grabbed a lot easier. Okay. Well, yeah, just bring her around town, brother. And you, if you don't mind, just bring that, bring that cart right out. Put that cart right in the middle there. So, to get this done the right way, I really need to focus on getting it dust free. So, you don't want the tape to have any dust on it. It's the biggest, hugest thing. Where did I just put those racks? I know I have them somewhere. Thank you, Rob. That was a huge help.
Yeah.
You gonna go get some dinner now?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
All right, so we're taking some venison out for tomorrow night, and I'll have you over for a good venison dinner.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're gonna do beef lo mein or some sort of like Japanese flavor.
I know I want to have Culver's meatballs before I leave.
Oh, Cole? Yeah, she makes a damn good Italian.
Oh, yeah.
Colby's a good cook. And her great aunt just gave her a couple cookbooks. And she is so stoked to start cooking out of those cookbooks.
Yeah, because once I had those meatballs the first time, it kind of was a pain.
Oh yeah, I've taught her how to cook since she was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
She knows how to cook, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Food is ready? Huh? Okay. You guys go ahead and eat without me. I'm going to try to get the perimeter of this house wrapped up. So I'll go around the whole room and I'll wipe everything down. I'm gonna get everything dusted. Get everything clean in here. This is a HEPA vacuum. This is a HEPA vac, so that's gonna be a huge help. Keeping the dust. All right. This helps get that dust off the horizontal surfaces, and that paint will stick that much better. Just remember, every horizontal surface, anything that's flat, catches dust. And if you paint that, when it has dust on it, it may, you know, be fine for a while, but it's not gonna be bonded as perfect as it would if you would wash it off. So just make sure you're washing. You know, wash any coffee stains, any dirt, any dust, get it all up. Micro dust is literally the enemy of paint, especially when you're spraying. You're spraying that paint. gonna kick up all the dust in the room. The sprayer pushes out paint at 2,600 PSI. That's a lot. It's enough to fill this finger up like a balloon. This finger filled up like a balloon. I had a pinhole in my hose on the floor. I stepped on a carpet strip and it filled that finger right up just like a balloon with paint. I grabbed the hose, not thinking, it shot a jet of paint and it almost went out my finger. I felt the paint shooting through the top meat and I ripped it away, but my finger was already so full of paint. I had to use a drill bit and drill the hole into my finger and squeeze with tweezers all the paint out as it cured over the next 3 weeks. And I was picking paint chips out of this finger for 3 weeks. Drill bit, tweezers, and it finally healed, and that's what it looks like now. That's the import, that's the hole that the paint shot out of. I grabbed the hose like that. Never grab the hose if you have a pinhole in your paint line. Just shut the machine off. And it's okay to leave your HEPA vac running because that HEPA vac's going to attract all that dust that's in the air that's trying to lift, and it's going to settle, and all the dust will get sucked into that HEPA vac instead of sitting back down on your horizontal surfaces. Okay? Who's here? Is there anybody here checking this out? Hey, how's it going? Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. How's it going, Ronaldo? Hey, Aunt Stacy. Hey, Mom. So, I've cleaned everything off, all the tops of my quarter round, all my door mullins, whatever these are. Yeah, the rails and the slats. I've cleaned all this up, wiped it all, got a wet rag. It's not really wet, it is kind of, but it's just kind of more damp than anything. Now I can go through, and this tape is gonna stick everywhere I put it. And when I come through with my paint, with my sprayer, it won't lift up and flap and then allow paint to get underneath it. It'll create a very tight seal. Alright, here we go. Nothing crazy either, you know. Don't overcomplicate it. We're just going, I'm actually going to have I like to do 2 layers of cleaning. Look at that. And I'm still finding little pieces of, it's just crazy how the dust can get shifted around. I'd like to have this underneath, but it is what it is. I can come through at the end and put a nice bead of sealant down once I'm all done, and it'll finish it off good and keep the dust out from underneath the quarter round. Now, I could just do 1 layer of tape. I might do that at first just to make sure I don't run out of tape. I could do a linear real quick and see how much. Okay, so each 48 meters. 60 yards. Pretty soon you'll be doing jumps. Oh yeah, she says. Okay. Oh yeah, she said. That was funny. So 360 times 3, 1,080. How many feet? So basically 14 at 14 foot long. No, I had, yeah, because I still have all kinds, a couple left over. So 14 times 14 would be 6 wide. Way less. I don't think it's double though. What is that? 14 times 14 would be 4 times 14 is 48 plus 1. So that's 188. $186. 14 times 14. 140 is 10. Plus 14 times 4 is, times 4 is 56. So 206. 206, and what did I say? 3. Oh, so I'll have plenty of tape. $360, 10,000, so I'll have, all right, I can double. I'll double it up as I go. All right, I'm stoked now. That was the plan. Want to double it up. And now that still isn't the safety measures. I'm gonna have drop cloths down, and I use pieces of drip edge. I use 8-inch mill finish drip edge, and I use that as a shield. So I'll have drop cloth over this paint, over this tape, and then I'll push it down with a shield right up against, and I'll spray. And this tape is giving me all kinds of overspray areas, so I can have a little bit of, what would you call that? I can have a little bit of leeway, or I can be a little liberal with it or whatever. However you want to call it, I'll be able to tape easier. I don't need a heavy overlap. I just need to make sure that where I'm taping is clean. Because if it's not clean, it's not going to get a good seal, and then my sprayer will lift it up. Now, I could have, now that I know I'm doing quarter round, I could have done the floor last and sprayed this whole place and came in, you know, done the floor and then put quarter round in. And I could have done that, but I didn't. So, and to be honest, I'm actually glad I didn't, because it gives me, now I know there's 1.5 inches extra flooring, so as it expands and contracts, I don't know. I just like it. It's just a better product. You know, there's more flooring down, it's tighter, everything's just perfect. Yes, it's a little bit more work to go around and tape everything, but it's less work, because once you spray, once you've got it taped, I can put 5 coats on this in literally 1 day, 2 days. 2.5 days, you know. It would be hard to paint all this by hand and get as many coats as I will have on if I were to do it all by hand. That would be hard work. Now I can just go through and spray everything right easily. So the tape people would say, man, that's hard work, why are you doing that? But at the same time, it's giving me so much extra that I'm never going to complain about it. the dust. And I do feel like spraying gives a better quality. I may be biased because that's what I do for a living, but I would much rather see something sprayed. It'd be like you asking, well, should I roll the car or should I hand paint the car? Or should I let someone spray it and have a nice auto body spray? It's basically the same thing. You're giving it an auto body finish at the end of the day, and it's gonna just look so much better. It'll just look so much better. Nice. Look at that. Go around and tuck that tape in underneath. Where'd that dust brush go? Sometimes it's good to use the dust brush first. Alright, those are untreaded territories. I guess I can do where I just vacuumed, but I'm not going to go any further. I should be able to just slide this right under here. Nope, that's okay. So, I'll lay it flat. Myself, nice little cut here. Give it a notch, and then tuck. Oops, I got overzealous. Showing off. Too excited. Too excited. Too excited. I'll get the hang of it tomorrow. Because I'm not hitting it correctly, I need to be facing it. Like I really just shouldn't even have tried to hit this yet, but now that I'm doing it, now I'm just going to do it. Okay. It's in, we're done. Good enough anyway. We'll hit the rest tomorrow. We've got 2 layers there. We're going to keep going with our wet rags. Just making sure for that. I'm still picking up little bits and stuff. See, I've done this before where I just taped and didn't really care kind of where it ended up going, and I basically regretted it later, is all I should say. Because the tape didn't stick right, and the sprayer lifted it up off the floor when I sprayed against it. Sometimes the shield is just bent a little differently. And yeah, it's just kind of tough. Man, there's still so much dirt on the walls. Every little microfiber of dirt gets lifted. It's just so. It's the only thing that's really a nuisance with spraying is all of the dirt. Now usually you can pretty well, you take your shoes off and you've got a clean room basically. But with this place, we've got we're downhill of the road and we just constantly get pummeled with dust and dirt. So tomorrow I'll start really watching myself, and I'll probably, because I always, when I'm doing interior stuff like this, I'll wear my slippers. So I'll just bring my slippers over, swap my shoes out every time I come in. I'll have a little mat that I wipe my feet off on. It's getting to that point, and every room that I clean, I just gotta leave it spotless. Probably just tape the door shut so that no dust keeps coming in and out, and we'll clean each room and move on from there. Got some acid reflux here. Okay. Mosquitoes. I gotta shut that door. Starting to get nippy anyway. Go on now. Go see the girls. Go. There you go. Yeah. dokey. Something like that. Huh. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. Okie dokie. What can you do? Can't do much. But pray. That's all you can do. Pray. fights me all the time. All the time. Try to go one way, won't go that way. Go the other way, doesn't go that way. Whatever. Just lay down. Holy crap, man. I think I'm gonna call it a day after this room because, oh my God, I feel like a loser. Need to lose some weight and I'll be all right. I think. I would hope so. Probably feel a lot better. Carrying 300 pounds around with me. I'm not fat shaming, I'm just saying like 50 pounds lighter, and I might get around a little easier. I'm gonna get this room perfect, and then I'm gonna tape that door shut so no dust gets in. I'm gonna call it a night. Thing is, there's a race against the clock now because the adhesive on that blue tape likes to dry up. So the longer it sits, the harder it'll be to get off of whatever I put it on, to be honest. What a mess. Yup, that's my cue. All right, everybody. Just remember, every year I receive an award. I don't know if you can read it or not. It says, the best dad ever. Just remember that. Appreciate everybody watching. Please hit that like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys later.